What you doing?
Playing Animal Crossing.
Ooh.
Yeah, I gotta perfect my town before the new one comes out.
Oh yeah. I'm really excited for that.
I know. Every single time a new Nintendo Direct has come out for the past like 3 years, I've always asked, is there anything about Animal Crossing? Animal Crossing Switch? Animal Crossing Switch?
Well,
Animal
first is
Crossing?
Animal Crossing for the Wii U. Animal Crossing for the Wii U.
Nope, we didn't get that. Nope.
But now,
Animal Crossing Switch?
Animal Crossing Switch.
Animal Crossing Switch. And it's coming! Finally! And that's all we know.
Yep. That's all we've been told.
That's it. We just know that it's coming at some point, probably early next year, but we don't actually know for sure what the date is until they give us more information. All I want is more information.
Yeah.
I want a picture. A picture.
Oh yes, the whole world is scrambling.
The whole world is scrambling. Yeah, recently, right after the Direct came out, there were some leaked images that came out online that were proven to be fake, unfortunately.
Yeah.
They were just photoshopped from the Mario Kart stage and Pocket Camp kind of like together. So it looked, I mean, it was very Animal Crossing.
Very Animal Crossing.
But it wasn't necessarily Animal Crossing for the Switch.
No, but thinking about it, using Pocket Camp and Mario Kart and New Leaf, we can try and speculate on what might be coming.
Yeah, I think you're right. And I think that like with the Animal Crossing Pocket Camp is going to be our clearest indicator for what's coming up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they're not going to go backwards on us. Like, we have Pocket Camp. They're giving us new things already with Pocket Camp.
All kinds of new things.
Oh, yeah. You've got the full-length dresses, the different styles of skirt. You've got the straight skirt and, like, the out
like
skirt.
a more of a ballroom skirt, and then we got shorter skirts, and then not too much different for the boys. You just got shorts and pants. And
Oh, the boys can wear the dresses.
the boys can wear the dresses if they want. And actually, they've got some outfits like the kimonos. That's a gender-neutral thing.
It is gender neutral.
And it's
I'm really excited for
So
that one.
traditional for it. Honestly, the kimonos and everything, that harkens back to the Animal Crossing movie.
Yeah, I think the Animal Crossing movie has always been my favorite indicator. Whenever a new Animal Crossing is like set to come out, I go back and rewatch the Animal Crossing movie. We'll put a link in the description below so you guys can see it. It's in Japanese, but there are subtitles for those of you that don't speak Japanese, which I don't.
We
But
don't know.
it's a
probably-
super cute movie, and I think it's just a really good indicator of what we have to look forward to as far as Animal Crossing's evolution.
An excellent example would be, because the movie came out after Wild World, so a lot of it's kind of similar to Wild World, but there are a few things that weren't introduced until New Leaf. One of which, outfit-wise, in the summer, they've got those sleeveless dresses.
Yep, sleeveless dresses.
And
we have
swimming.
Yeah, and swimming. Swimming is kind of like hinted at. And I hope
Anyway, something I noticed while playing both Pocket Camp and New Leaf and going to explore the campsite over by Harvey, the houses and none of the stuff there faces directly to the front.
Yeah, that was introduced in Wild World, I think, just to make it a little bit easier for the graphics designers to do that like rolling landscape so that we can make it easier for mobile.
Yeah, so, and I really agree with that, but now that we're moving to a big console again, I think they'll be a little more flexible with what direction the buildings face.
Hopefully.
And I'm really excited because that front facing, it's like, well, I've liked it, okay. I really liked that in the, like even in the original Animal Crossing, everything was just a little bit at an angle.
Yeah, like all the shops were at an angle, and then the houses were all at an angle. All the villagers' houses were straight front though.
Yeah. And I mean, even in Happy Home Designer, all of the villages are straight front. All the
That's
houses are straight front.
Happy Home Designer is another thing that I really want to talk about as far as furniture. I really hope that they implement the curtains. I
Oh,
love
yeah.
the curtains, and I always forget about them when
And the
I'm
ceiling
playing.
lights.
And the ceiling lights. Now, I'm not as attached to the ceiling lights, but I mean, again, I don't think they're going to move us backwards. I feel like they're going to implement at least a lot of the elements that they can into the new game. We're definitely going to have that moving furniture with the layout. That's definitely going to be included because, I mean on Pocket Camp, it's probably going to be similar to Pocket Camp, but we're going to have the grid and we're going to be able to move stuff around without having to drag the furniture physically.
Yeah, well, they went back and implemented that in New Leaf, which I thought was a really nice touch.
Yeah, I would agree.
And something I also noticed, I feel like they're probably going to be implementing a different storage system for at least furniture and clothing.
I hope so. I hope so because
leaf these days. You have to tap on every single item just
Yeah.
to see what it is.
Well, and then with Pocket Camp and Happy Home Designer, they have figured out like categories. So I don't know if we're gonna get categories or if like we're just gonna have access to a catalog or we're gonna be able to sort the furniture that we own. See, I just don't know how that's gonna be implemented because you do have to purchase all the furniture.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But then with Pocket Camp, as you craft furniture,
And as you collect it,
it does
just
unlock
gets-
and it gets put and sorted automatically. But does that mean we're gonna have unlimited storage for furniture? And does that make sense for an Animal Crossing game?
I don't know. It's like it makes sense for the Pocket Camp and Happy Home Designer because those are more of a mini game kind of thing. But for an actual Animal Crossing, it would be really interesting to figure out.
Absolutely, absolutely. Though I feel like Pocket Camp is growing into a fuller game. I mean, you may not have like the whole town, but they are introducing a cabin, so we can have a cabin to decorate, as well as the campsite and the camper. So lots of space to decorate. I think with Pocket Camp, they're experimenting a lot with outside furniture too,
Oh
to
yeah.
see how they want furniture to behave in, I think, weather and just outdoors
Yeah, I
in
think
different
so.
seasons.
No, the thing is, Pocket Camp doesn't have any weather.
That's true. Yeah, it's just the ground changes.
That's interesting, but it is an interesting way of thinking about outdoor furniture and how regular furniture might function in an outdoor setting. Because I know I think of my campsite definitely very differently than decorating my house.
Yeah, absolutely.
And on top of that, furniture interactivity.
Yes. So we've been seeing with Pocket Camp and Happy Home Designer,
We see the
and
animals.
maybe a little bit with New Leaf, you see the animals interact with the furniture. When they're sitting around a coffee table, they usually have coffee in their hand. When they are standing in front of a bookshelf, they're reading a book, or they could be reading a book like on the couch.
Mhm.
I would love to see some more of that. Like I would love to be able to sit on a couch in Animal Crossing and read a book, or at least like appear to be reading a
Appear
book.
to be reading a book. That would be fantastic.
That would be super fun, super cute, and just
And I
just
hope
have
that
that
they-
like interactivity. And I really hope that they introduce cooking. We have cooking for the Thanksgiving event that just passed,
Oh yeah.
and where you gather all the ingredients. They have the mechanism already in the game. They have all of the ingredients in the game. You just have to give them to, what's his name?
Oh.
Franklin. You just have to give them to Franklin, and he cooks them up for you. However, with a stove, because you can have stoves and stuff in your house,
You can.
I would love to be able to implement cooking.
Yeah. And while we haven't seen that in any Animal Crossing games currently out, we have seen Nintendo implement cooking in games like with Breath of the Wild. Legend of Zelda never had cooking before.
No, it wasn't even a thought before, and they just introduced it in this game to replace hearts. Now, in Animal Crossing, it probably wouldn't be as utilitarian, it's not as necessary, but I mean, it's for fun. A lot of things that are in Animal Crossing are for fun.
And for fun. I mean, you don't have to do any of it.
Yeah, so I would love to be able to cook in Animal Crossing and like maybe serve dishes to like animals that come over and be able to invite animals to my house instead of having them.
just sort of let themselves in.
Yeah.
Hippos. Every time I just spend more than 5 seconds in my house and it's like, hey, are you in? And I'm like, no, I'm trying to redecorate my house and change my clothes and do, normal house stuff.
That's funny.
But no, I have to entertain my best hippo friend for a while.
Yeah, so I'd love to be able to implement that. Another thing that I want to see in Animal Crossing that we haven't really seen a lot of in Pocket Camp, but we did see a bit of it in Happy Home Designer, was layers. I really want to see like jackets.
Oh yeah.
And so like put jackets over shirts, and so when you go inside you take the jacket off, and when you go outside and it's cold you put the jacket back on, stuff like that.
I really would like that. Or gloves.
Yeah, I would love to see gloves and earmuffs. I know we have like a hat with earmuffs, but like just earmuffs would be super
Yeah,
cute.
just earmuffs with the cute hairdo.
Yeah.
Or earmuffs over a hat.
Mhm.
That'd be cute.
I think we have that. Do we not? I think we might.
Oh yeah, but like any hat.
Oh, any hat.
Like if I wanted
Yeah,
to wear
if you
the
could
pink
layer
knit cap,
accessories, that would be really nice.
that would be nice. I'm not sure how far they're gonna go with that, but you never know.
You never know. We have no information. Right now it's all speculation. So,
It's like, yeah, it's like what was I thinking? Houses, letters. I was thinking about sending letters, and like you can send letters to your future self and to other people while they're in towns. But with the implementation of the Nintendo account, I think it would be really cool to send letters to your friends from your post office to their post office without visiting them in town.
That makes good sense, because I mean, you can send letters from town to town in real life.
In real life, and I mean, you always get letters from your mom, and you have no idea where those letters come from.
Yeah.
And I would really like to send letters to my friends in other towns.
Yeah, and presents.
And presents.
That
and
would
just
be
things
fun.
like, I'm thinking of you, we have a letter. Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be really good. I would also really enjoy a more, well, see, I think multiplayer really did excel in New Leaf. I think that it did really well, especially with the local internet connection.
Oh, yeah.
I think that multiplayer is fantastic, and I think that we can only get better with that sort of thing. One thing I would like to see, and I'm sure a lot of people would think this, it's like I would like to live in the same town as somebody, but not have to play, but be able to play with them.
Yeah, that would be very. I wonder like how that would be implemented though, because it's like you have different towns stored on the device. Like currently, like different town, one device, or one memory card, or whatever. So I'm not sure how you would be able to share a town.
Yeah, that was more of an idea when it was still for the Wii U, because you have that optional sort of split screen kind of option, with somebody could play on the TV with the Wii controller and somebody could play on the Wii U gamepad. So I don't know about the Switch, but it's still kind of a thought.
Yeah. No, that would still be.
Because then you can share the responsibilities in the town. Also, I don't know if we're going to be mayor again or what.
Or are we going to return to normal citizen status, or?
Yeah. And then with that, and like, if you have multiple characters in a town, can anybody ask to put like
I'll put like the town project.
the town projects, that's the word. If you put the town projects anywhere you want, like can anybody ask? Can you put a bridge here or put a statue here? You know?
Yeah, that would be cool. Like to have more input from other neighbors.
Yeah. Yeah, like human neighbors.
Like human neighbors, yeah, not just, the animals don't really care.
Yeah,
They're happy with whatever you do.
They really are. That's the best thing about Animal Crossing. There's really no wrong way to do it.
It's like, and I'm so excited, and while I love all this speculation, I really just want more information so I can know.
Yeah. Thanks for joining in our conversation today. If you liked, give us that thumbs up and please subscribe. And please leave a comment to tell us what you are looking forward to in Animal Crossing and what you think is going to happen with Animal Crossing for Switch. See you next time.